Hi guys, it's Kathy. I hope you're doing well. So in this one, we have two different lawyers reading the same police report two completely different ways. I have no idea if he's a monster or just a regular guy, but it's a bond hearing, so we won't see him. Here we go.
Let's see. We are ready to proceed with our first case.
Judge, it's Attorney David Schnipper. I have to be in another court. I don't know if I can give first or soon, but I just wanted to make that clear with Biniam Casse. Mr. Douglas asked me to make that announcement.
Okay, what position was your case? What?
I think it was the first one. It was like one of the last ones called, and on the calendar it was like on the amended calendar.
Position number 1 on the amended calendar, Your Honor, and he's our only private attorney at this time, so we can take him first.
Thank you.
All right, let's go ahead and proceed then.
Thank you, Judge.
Is the state ready to proceed on that case?
State's ready, Your Honor.
Okay.
Your Honor, he's here today on one count of aggravated assault. He was arrested on July 6th of 2025. He's been in custody for 20 days. Currently, his bond is no bond. He's currently in custody without a bond. He was held as a Superior Court only bond by Judge Taylor on his felony first appearance date. The facts on this case are on July 6th of 2025, the defendant and the victim were at Bonamore Lounge, I hope I'm saying that correctly, at 3711 North Decatur Road. They were talking in the lounge when the defendant asked the victim about their ethnicity and religious sect since they were from Ethiopia. The victim's response to the defendant is unknown at this time, but the response made the defendant visibly irate and upset. The defendant then left the lounge and laid in wait until the victim left the lounge, at which point the defendant then charged the victim with a knife and caused a severe laceration to the victim's arm. The victim's friend then called 911 while the lounge's security detained the defendant until law enforcement officers arrived. The defendant does have minimal criminal history, Your Honor. He has a July 9th of 2013 alien inadmissibility cycle from Texas where the disposition is unknown. From October 13th of 2019 out of the state of California. He was arrested for assault with a deadly weapon other than a firearm. Ultimately, he did plead guilty to a misdemeanor assault and was sentenced to 1 year probation. We are unsure of his United States citizenship at this time, Your Honor. We tried to do some research on it, but we were unable to find the status of it. There's currently no ICE holds at this time. Our position on this is that bond should remain the same, Your Honor, at no bond status. We do believe he is a danger to the community and to this victim in particular. Although he has a light criminal history, the allegation in this case is extremely shocking, Your Honor. This is a stranger on stranger crime since they did not know each other prior to this incident and prior to meeting each other at the lounge from our information that we know in this case. He ambushed the victim with a knife, Your Honor. He laid in wait for the victim with that knife from what we know. He caused a severe laceration. This appears to be religiously or racially motivated from what we know, and we do believe that bond should still be denied.
Heck yes, deny the bonds. He's a monster. Oh my gosh. That's what he did? Is that true? Is it true? Is that really what?
Can I proceed, Your Honor?
Give me 1 second.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yes, you may proceed, counsel.
Yeah, just real quick on the facts of the case, Your Honor, and I know we're not here about his case. He is presumed innocent. There's nothing in the warrant that says anything about racially motivated or anything. In fact, the warrant is completely 100% a 360-degree difference than what the state says. And my client had too much to drink. Unfortunately, he was asked to leave the bar, and he tried to get back in the bar. And he got into it with the victim. It does state in the warrant that the victim refused any emergency medical services, EMS. Happy the victim is not badly hurt, obviously, but this has nothing to do with racial epithets or ethnicity or anything. It's the first time I'm hearing from this. I've spoken to my client. Again, the warrant says nothing about that. I do think what the state said was very significant, Your Honor. He has minimal criminal history. Whenever there's major criminal history, the government is always leveraging that for not a bond. But I've always confused, if there's minimal criminal history, it's not the same on the other side. Mr. Casse has been in this country for 11 years. He's 40 years old. He's been incarcerated for 20 days. He has significant foundation of family here. His mother lives here. Brigitte Casse lives here. He's got 2 sisters and a brother, Hannah, who I've been talking to nonstop, DeWitt and Nabiette Casse. He's employed as a truck driver, wheeler. He drives freight. Likes to spend time with family, watch movies, hang out with friends. Again, and I want to just harp on that. He has 1 misdemeanor conviction.
Yeah, but what happened? What really happened? Can you tell us that?
On his record, no felonies, no failure to appears based on the Ayala factors. He lives in the area, Your Honor. He lives in 1333 Cedar Grove Road, Conley, Georgia, at around 20 to 25 minutes away. That's in Clayton County, right on the border of DeKalb. He's by the Ayala factors, the length and character of residence, he triggers that. He's employed, has a really good job. He has no compromising or bad history with not responding to the legal process. And again, as the state detailedly said, he has limited criminal history. Your Honor, he is a very good candidate for bond. Totally understand having to stay away from the accuser victim, Mr. Jonas. I think his name is Hadish. Stay away from the establishment. If you feel he needs to have any other parameters, we're fine with that. But do you feel he is a good candidate for good and fair and reasonable bond of $10,000? And I appreciate your time.
Okay. I don't know why I'm getting some sort of feedback. Do you? Oh, okay, good. I guess that was feeding back through your machine there. All right, the court will set a bond in this case. Bond will be set in the amount of $10,000, cash, property, or surety. He is to stay away from the victim and also stay away from the incident location and report to pretrial within 24 hours of release.
Much thanks, Honor. Appreciate it. Have a great weekend. May I please be excused?
Yes, sir. He had a private attorney. We all knew he was getting a bond. Although he's in Decatur, and those people in Georgia, they sit in jail for 800, 900, 1,000 days before getting indicted. So he is extremely lucky he's got a bond. $10,000, that's doable if you have some friends and family to help you. And if he's a upstanding guy like this guy said, and he can come up with $1,000. But what if he's a monster like she said? What if he's filled with hate like she said? And now he's out on the street. Well, not yet, but it might be. I don't know what to believe. We won't know until there's a trial, which in Georgia could be 2038, maybe. I don't know if the docket allows. It's crazy in Georgia, guys. Crazy. But thanks for coming out. Just drop a comment and let me know what you think. Did he do all that or didn't he do all that? And subscribe if you want more trials. Bye.